Christian Parker, the defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys, might be the most fascinating person in the NFL this season. 34 years old, an absolute firebrand, like out of bed, like energy, beloved by players. And he comes from the rival Eagles, where he was a defensive backs coach. He is now the defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys wake up from this nightmare of last season where their offense was high flying and they traded Micah Parsons and they thought maybe they can get by. And then their defense was absolute crap. And they wake up from this nightmare like, wait a second, we suddenly have Rashawn Gary. We suddenly have Malachi Lawrence. We still have Kenny Clark in the middle. And oh, by the way, we spent in free agency a little bit. And now we've got Caleb Downs and the new defensive coordinator, who, by the way, is going to be a head coach very soon if they have success on defense. Adding Christian Parker, who, again, is just 34 years old, to this team over what they had last year, and this is nothing against Eberflus. It sounds like an anti-Matt Eberflus. It's not. But with the talent and with the young energy and new breath and new fresh voice, that delta is massive. And if the defense is somewhat serviceable, I'm talking top half of the league, you better believe the Cowboys are a playoff team, and you better believe the Cowboys are a Super Bowl contender.
Calm down, man. Calm down. I'm with you, though. I'm with you. Peter hyping us up, man. Peter hyping us all the way up to heaven. All right. Yeah, that boy Peter had a lot of good things to say. That boy say, if y'all can be above half, y'all making the playoffs. I ain't gonna let y'all trip us up, man. We gotta stay day for day aggressive, man. Like, now, that schedule that we got is hard. It ain't, But I will say this. We did the inventory yesterday. And on the inventory sheet came out good. It really did. The inventory sheet looked real good. The inventory sheet said that our defense, is improved. But our offense looked way better. Now, when we did the show yesterday and we asked the question, are we ready to win it all? A lot of people had opinions, right? That was pretty obvious because all of us graded it together. And what we came up with overall, what's up, my brother? What we came up with overall is that our offense was around a 9 to a 9.5. But then we said that our defense, talent-wise, was around a 6.5 to a 7. And that's how all of us graded it. Which then said that our offense was going to likely have to carry our defense if we trying to win it all. That was the thought process we had and have as we was having this discussion. So now today it's a little bit of a different question. Are we much better? Because see, most people had a goal going into the season based on how last year went, right? Most people said last year, the thought was, if we could get the defense to be just a little bit better, then this team would have made the playoffs. I think that's a fair assumption because you was having one of the top offenses, obviously mixed with the worst defense in our franchise history. And so then I'm looking at some of y'all comments real quick. So let me look at these comments. My brother said, boss, when I look at the QBs we play, I don't know about our CBs and edge rushers. Christian Parker is going to have to scheme up some stuff to stop. Yeah. Stop these QBs. We play 7 playoff teams. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what that was over there listening to Peter, and Peter, he was hyping that thing. He was hyping us, it's like, see, because I also know y'all turn on them quick too. See, right now with all these new toys, it's easy to hype us. But it's like, nah, we got to stay diligent, because them same people that's like, they're going to make the playoffs. And I'm cool with making the playoffs, but man, it's like, bro, at what point are we going to actually win that thing? Like, we got to make some real moves to win that thing. All right. So the conversation today is, how much better are we? That's what we go tackle today. So let's tackle that right now. So if we tackling it right now, the first thing I'll say that I'm excited about is that your Dallas Cowboys is going to definitely, likely under Christian Parker, show way more than they did before. That's one of the main things that I'm excited about, is that you're going to see a difference in scheme. That's where you're going to see more of a disguise rate. So likely that's what you're going to see. And that's important because, see, both of the defenses are built on bend, don't break. So when you look at the disguise coverage rate, and we talked about this before, the Eagles, when Christian Parker was the passing game coordinator, was one of the top in the league in terms of showing disguise. So Dallas basically didn't show disguise under Matt Eberflus. And listen, hold your nose. I'm gonna do this a couple of times. Hold your nose. Hold your nose. I'm gonna show this man's face a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna show his face a little bit. I just hold your nose. Hold your nose. Hold your nose. Okay, but we gotta show his face a little bit, because we gotta go back in time and compare. So even though, like yesterday, we graded this defense, right? And when we graded the defense, we said it was about a 6.5 and 7, right? Now, let's do this. Let's take it to another level, and let's look at it compared to last year. First, the cornerback position. I'm going to ask everybody a question. Are your cornerback room better? Is your cornerback just better? Period. Just overall. You can include the coaches. I would say your cornerback room, tell me if y'all disagree. Your cornerback room is better.
It actually, everything is slowed down.
Yes. Your cornerback room is better. Easily. Why? Because some people will say, on paper. No. It's more than just on paper. It's definitely more than just on paper. Why? See, you can say on paper if you're talking about draft picks. You can say on paper if you're talking about draft picks, because you ain't seen them play. But if you're talking about people that you ever seen play, you've seen Kobe play. And so then the question is, which I'm going to do a video in the future, was Kobe better than Diggs, DeRon Bland, and Revel? Yes. Yes. So on paper and in reality, your cornerback room is better. It is absolutely no doubt. And then even if you add Darion Kendrick, because now we're looking at, because we answering the question. We answering the question because we're trying to prepare for the season, and we asking the real question. We saying, how much better is the D? How much better is the D? So if we start with corner, I would say your cornerback room is already better. And I would say you can compete with the guys we have, not even including your draft picks. Because if you add then the traits of your draft pick, Devin Moore, you can say talent-wise, we're better. Now, he's the guy that you'll say is on paper. Right? On paper, because he hasn't played yet. But to me, if I'm also looking at this right, and I'm looking at my cornerback room, not including Carson and none of them, what about the upside that's supposed to happen from a guy who's supposed to be a technical teacher? Do you think you have a better secondary coach? That's the question. Do you think you have better secondary coaches? If you believe you have better secondary coaches, then you should also believe that we are better at corner overall. Period. So I would say, as I'm trying to answer that question and keep it real simple, how much better is the cornerback room? I would say it's much better. Just right now. And that's not including us still shopping like we was looking at Adoree Jackson today. So I got us a comment real quick. Let me take this comment. DeShannon said, he said, boss, we can't forget about running back 2 and number 1, which will give us a better chance at number 6. And I never forget about running back 2 ever. You know, the only thing is sometimes I got to take these shows one at a time, one topic at a time. You know, so today I'm dealing with the defense, but I got a video coming up within 24 hours where I'm going to spend all my energy talking about that. Ain't no way in the world I forgot about that. Ain't no way. So in case y'all need to see it, let me show y'all. I already got the thumbnail made for it. Shit. It's one of them things to where we got to address. Like, we definitely, absolutely have to address that. Yeah, so I already got it right here. Let me show you. Let me show everybody. Y'all give me 1 second. Yeah, so I already got that right here. So I just need to do the content. Once I do the content, I'm going to drop that, you know. And I already got the campaign that we need to respect RB1 duo. We need to respect, because I'm gonna be honest with everybody. It is really not, we don't have enough respect as a Cowboy nation for the running back room. We don't. We kind of treat it like, and this came from a long time. DeShannon, you throwing me off my presentation. Let me go back to my defensive talk. All right, let me get back to my defensive talk. So dealing with the defense, right? Cornerback is better. And I need to see y'all comments too. Y'all let me know. Do y'all see the cornerback room as better, right? Cause see, we trying to go from last year to this year. And as we going from last year to this year, we trying to see, did we put the resources into the defense to improve it? So I would say yes. I want to see what y'all say. Now, this should be very easy. Is your safety room better? Yeah. Is your safety room better? Your safety room with Jalen Thompson, even if we didn't draft Downs, clearly better talent-wise. Yep. And then you have more range for sure with PJ Locke. You definitely have more range than what you had last year. Absolutely. And then on top of that, now we're cheating. See, now we're cheating. See, when you do this, you're cheating. Your safety room is not just better, it's way better. Because even though he's categorized as the nickel, he's also never going to lead the field. He's going to be also your safety in base packages if they don't even have a nickel on the field. Because usually base packages are ran about 30% on defenses, especially on first down, he's not leaving the field. So going back to it again and asking the question, we go keep asking the question over and over. How much better is your D based on the resources that we put on it? And when I'm looking at the resources, the cornerback room, I can say is better, much better. The safety room, and this is not even including people that's still here, like Bell, like Malik Hooker. They're not even counting them. Just looking at the new faces and saying, with those new faces, are your Dallas Cowboys better? And that's a clear, easy yes. So, the one that everybody want to talk about. Now, have I lied yet? Have I lied? Have I said anything that's not true in terms of just improvement? Have I said anything yet in terms of improvement that wasn't true? Yeah, as we trying to look at last year and compare it to this year, have I said anything that's not true? So, the one that everybody want to talk about is, are we better at linebacker? Are we better at linebacker? Rebel, you say no? You don't think we better? I think we better at linebacker. No, and have I lied? I'm so crazy. Well, I ain't crazy. Yeah, I'm tripping. Thank you. See, when you go on line by line, see, that's why sometimes you got to slow it down, because we can be emotional. You know, because I heard some people like, man, we ain't ready. Shit. Oh, like, nah, we ready to compete. But I'm asking though, is your linebacker room better? I don't see how we can say no, to be honest. I don't see how we can say no. Like, when you look at like the assets that we bringing in for backer, right? And how can I say we're not better when I done gave Barham 3 stars? Like, the last 2 linebackers was in my book. I gave both of them 3 stars. And then on top of that, James, your youngsters, is getting ready to be going into year 2, where most people make a big jump. So just naturally, your linebacker room is better. Just with the additions. And I have not lied yet. And then my boy said, I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. Believe what? Because I've been saying a lot. You know, it depends on what you're saying. You know, are you saying you need to see the defense to know that it's better? Because it's like I'm pretty certain we're absolutely better. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying top 5, top 10. I'm not definitely going that far. I have to trust pass rush to put us up with that shit. I don't really trust pass rush right now, to be all the way honest. But if I'm grading us on the curve, and if I'm grading the curve, it's a simpler question. Are we better? Because see, we put a lot of resource in it. So with the resources that we put on the D, I'm going line by line and I'm asking that question. And so I see linebacker as better. So the whole back end I see as better. The whole back end, the safeties, and a lot better. I'm going to say It's not a reach to say your safety's finna look fucking fun. It's not a reach to say your safety's finna be crazy. What are you talking about? It's not a reach to say your safety's finna probably be your dopest room. It's not a reach to say these boys finna make a lot of plays. Take it easy on my back. So it's some things that we can honestly look forward to that I'm really excited to be, man. And then see, Okoye brought out something that a lot of people, I think, taken for granted. One of the big things that he talked about is with Coach Dixon, there's a trend that with Coach Dixon, the linebackers with average linebackers have ungodly amount of tackles because he know how to keep them free. Coach Dixon, the defensive line coach. Oh my God. Let me read this comment real quick. Oh my God. This is so, I gotta take this. He says some people saying Schotty and Parker are unprepared because they haven't named the green dot player. Who's saying that? Because see, Schotty and Parker, they're being intentional. They've been intentional. Like, they've been very smart and intentional, right? Because the green dot is the person they got to trust to be the brains of the defense. So they going through trial runs with that. They and likely, let's keep it real, y'all. Likely, we know who your green dot likely go be, y'all. Come on. Your green dot is likely getting ready to be Caleb, man. See, Caleb's special. They're not lying about Caleb when they talk about how his football IQ. And this draft was full of football players with high IQ, but he's something. I have a feeling he has a LeBron James type of mind. It's certain athletes to where they're super smart. Like, super smart. Like a photographic memory type smart. That's Caleb Downs. Like, that has been the reports on him consistently since he walked into college. Is that he's able to grasp coaching concepts in a very record amount of time. And like, it's certain people that's just honestly scholars. They're scholars. Like, they would go to Harvard without even trying. They're just scholars. This is what I mean by that. Like, you can hate, politicians all you want, but if you want to see some smart people, like just smart, that boy Clinton and Obama, like, in terms of brains, and LeBron James, smart. So like my daddy used to always teach me. He'd say, this is how you can know when somebody's real smart. He said, when you see them without effort being able to recall specific days and times, and so like, and I watched for that. I was listening to Clinton talk, and he was just giving an interview a long time ago, and they asked him about an event, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that was March 11th. Yeah, it was a clear sky." Like, he started talking about. Now they asked him a random question about something that happened presidentially, and he knew the date, the time, everything. I knew Barack was smart as hell. When he was being sworn in, and Chief Justice Roberts was swearing him in, and he was reading the oath. Guess who had it memorized? Barack. And so when Chief Justice Roberts was messing up the oath to be president, Barack kept shaking his head like, that's not it. You're not saying it right. Barack memorized the oath to be president, to where the man that's reading from the oath is misreading it, and he like, you misreading it. See, like LeBron James, they asked LeBron James one time, this is when I saw he was low-key genius. This all got to do with Caleb Downs. They asked, what happened on that run? And it was like a crazy run. It was like a 20-point run. LeBron remembered every detail of the run, from where they inbounded the ball, who they passed it to, in them breaks, and who scored. And he did it for every point, for about 20 points. And it was so impressive that the media started clapping. Like, what the fuck was that? So, and that's special. Romo used to do that. Romo was one of them. Like, Romo, man, you talking about smart. Romo was one of them dudes you could ask a specific, you could say, what happened on the fourth series on that 10-play drive? Romo would break down, the fourth series, he would tell you what happened. Oh yeah, on play one, we leaked it out to Murray, and then we ran a da-da-da-da-da, and then on the second play, we did da-da-da-da-da. It went to T. Williams, and he basically moved the chains. On the third play, we ran the ball to Zeke, and he would go the whole drive from memory, post game, with no notes. So it's certain people got a certain brain. I know I was long-winded. I was very long-winded to say that's who you have in Caleb Downs. The reports is he already got the playbook down and he just got the shit. God. It's some people, man. And see, that's also why he go play fast too. That's why he plays fast. That's also why he's going to play fast. Cause he sees it faster than everybody else. Like Sean Lee, smart. Luke, smart. Luke Kuechly, it's not just they gift and being football players, they just see it faster. So anyway, so I was going back to talk about that green dot when old boy showed that comment on the green dot. Christian Parker, they just waiting. They just making sure that this is assigned to the right person. So now, corner better, safety better, linebacker better. Is edge better? Is edge better? Yeah, I see it like you. Noon. We see it just the same. I don't see the edge is better. I see it about the same. I do. I don't, because see, the major difference obviously is Rashawn Gary, right? It might be worse. It might. If I'm being all the way honest, it might be worse. Because the major difference is Gary, right? And Malachi. Obviously, in my opinion, I'm not expecting much out of Malachi. A lot of people are because he's a first rounder. I'm not, because I know too much history. And this is fair. And I already got him in my presentation. So I was going to talk about this. But this is fair. The BT Jordan bump. That's fair. And I already had him in my presentation. So I was going to bring that up. The BT Jordan bump. And then Henny say Gary and Easy being healthy in year 2. Yeah. I'm just like, with Easy coming off that surgery, Henny, I'm not sure if we better, bro. Just keeping it real. And I'm never go cap. I don't want to cap on that. Because, and see, this is, I'm going to tell you what's messing me up. Y'all heard me out on this. Y'all keep it real with me too. Keep it real with me. Who was better out of Clowney and Gary? Who was better out of Clowney and Gary? And then Henry said, this is a good point. He said, Easy played the entire year with that hip. He can't be worse than that. You can be. Depending on how that hip is healing, bro. Cause we talking about a hip, bro. A hip can fuck up your whole career. I had a friend of mine, bro. Straight up. And I see most of y'all saying Clowney. And for good reason. A64 said Clowney, and then my boy Camo said which. And I'm gonna go back to that hip. He said Clowney, he came off the couch. See, that's why I say Clowney was better too. The fact that Clowney came off the couch and had just as much production as Gary without the offseason. See, Gary was working with BT. Gary had a whole training camp. And even with a whole training camp working with BT Jordan, Clowney came off the street and had more production than him with way less snaps. Or just about the same production. It's something like that. I looked at it. I can't remember. But to me, that screamed better. And then my brother say, Gary ain't have no DTs by his side. You talking about that Green Bay? Yeah, they did. They ain't have no slashes over there. They ain't have what we did, but shit, no. We ain't finna act like DT's the magic that unlocks pass rush. We not finna start making up football. Hell no. We got us a super chat from my brother. He said, Edge is worse. No proven savvy vet like Clowney. Yup. He wake up and get 8 sacks a year. Gary might be better overall. Clowney is way better. He beat Sewell. Yeah, bro. So yeah, if I'm being all the way honest, right? Because see, if we going down the line, because we asking this question, how much better are we? Corner, you better. Safety, you better. Linebacker, you better. Edge, you even. worse, or maybe a little bit better. Yeah, and listen, man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about them DTs, man. See, because this is the deal. All right, this is the deal. And let's keep it real now. It's not just about having DTs. It's about having somebody on that line that's gonna command the doubles. No, he didn't have the DTs, but what did he have? He had Micah. And when you have Micah is gonna draw the same attention as Quentin Williams did or more. True or false? True or false? What happened when Micah was over here? When Dallas had Micah, what was the offense doing? What was teams doing? Let's keep it real now. We not finna act like Gary had it unfair. No, that dude had Micah over there. With Micah over there, you should do more. As soon as Micah is on the field, you should do more, period. Because Micah is the one that's drawing the doubles, the triples, the chips. He leaving you one-on-one. So no, Gary didn't have the DTs, but Gary did have the advantage of having a guy that was a force multiplier. And his name was Micah Parsons. Straight up. And see then, yeah, Chris 214, I think you saying what I said. He said Gary's production stopped when Micah went down. Who was the Packers' war daddy? We don't have our own war daddy, so yeah. Exactly. So, now, I don't drink Kool-Aid unless it's measured. Because, the assumption is saying, Gary's going to turn up because now he got DTs. Nah, you need to show me something because you should have already showed me something, to be all the way honest with you. But you showed me you good. I just don't see him as the lead dog edge. I don't see him as the guy that's going to be like, man, we depending on you on third down. And it's going to be like, yeah, he finna come through. Nah, I don't see that. Just keeping it real. So edge, that's the wump right now to me, if I'm being all the way honest. And that boy say, show Gary tape versus Steele. Henny. We don't even want to do that, bro. Because we do that, that's going to go at a whole lot of people's lives. Yeah, my boy, see, you ain't lied. Hey, Joker, people don't want to hear this. You telling the truth, though. People don't want to hear this, but you telling the truth. Michael was a force multiplier. He was. Osa, can we keep it real? Osa got paid because of Micah. Y'all don't want to hear that, but it's true. Osa got his bag because of Micah. Osa was a totally different player when he didn't have Micah. Micah was the reason that Osa turned up.
You want answers? You can't handle the truth.
And then my boy Q said, make the call, Jerry. Get Thibodeau from the Giants.
Another one.
I'm gonna have to give you clap. I'm gonna have to clap for you twice. I'm about to clap for you twice, coach. If we really trying to contend, that's the move. That's the move. If we really trying to be like, we going for that shit. F them picks, pay the tax, the division tax, because they go tax us. They go tax us for Thibodeau. Like if they would have took a fourth for him, we would probably have to give a third, dog. Pay the tax. Or do like you did, a third and a fifth. And my boy say, look at a Okoye film breakdown on Gary last year. I look at it. Yeah. Like, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say? I just sum it up for me. Sum it up. So I just want to know, is Okoye saying, because I ain't look at it, is Okoye saying he gonna be a lead dog? Is he gonna be that one we can depend on? Especially on third down and passing situations. Now, as a complete edge, I would say Gary's good. He's good. Oh, stop, Hen. Nah, man. Nah, don't say that about Pittsburgh, bro. But I just want to know, because I don't see lead dog pass rusher in Gary. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, and I looked at all his pressures. I looked at all his sacks. As a pass rusher, I need to see more, dog. I'm just being honest. If I felt like he was that one, I would say it. I don't see it. Now, let's deal with the last group. Yeah, let's deal with the last group. This the easiest group in terms of how much better is the D. Now we dealing with the last group. All right. This is so easy. Your last group. It's so easy. It's so easy. This is a easy yes. Hold on, what? Hold on, wait. I'm finna open up the phone lines, bro, because you got to call in with this, what you saying. He said, boss, I wouldn't give 2 bits for Thibodeau. You got to call in and explain why the hell you wouldn't. What you want to you want to trust our rookies, dog? We want to get a young Bulls a chance.
Oh, hell no.
No, I don't. No. Yeah. He said, damn, boss, you got to watch the tape. Hold on, what you talking about? Wait. Hold on. We talking about Gary? We talking about Gary and watching the tape? You talking about me needing to watch the tape? All right, bro. Listen, I watch the tape, bro, and I do it the right way too. You know the right way to do it, bro? Turn that bitch on and watch it, play by play. Yeah, I watch the tape, bro. I don't do cut ups and shit like that. That's why my film sessions be so long, bro. And I be trying to tell y'all, bro, if somebody doing a film session and it's 10 minutes, that's not a film session. That's a highlight or a low light, bro. That's what it is. Like real film, bro, you got to really look at it, bro. You got, So anyway, and I don't even know what you mean too. I just don't know what you mean. Like, I'm trying to figure out like me having to watch film, and it's like, didn't I do it in front of y'all? Like, didn't I do it in the public? Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, I did it in the public, bro. So anyway, let me go back to what I was saying. The easy group, and then I'm gonna get on the phone. We gonna take some calls. The easy group, I'm talking about so easy. Yo DTs clearly better, dog. Yo DTs is clearly better, bro. And this is why your DTs is clearly better. Oh my God. Ooh, we not doing shit right here.
Take it easy. Take it easy on my back. Take it easy on my back.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay. This how I'm gonna explain it, bro, and it's okay if we just see it different. That's fine. Anybody that's been on my channel know that I don't just look at the number of sacks to try to determine if a player is better or not. What have I've consistently done on this channel? How do I grade sacks? I'm asking a real question. How do I grade sacks? And how do I do it for every player? If you've been to the film sessions, you'll know. And I grade everybody the same, by the way. If you don't remember, this is how I grade sacks. I look at each sack and I determine, was the sack athletic, meaning it was based on you, why you got the sack and beating your opponent, or was it a cleanup sack? That's important because sometimes you can fall in the sacks, especially if it's another pass rusher that's on your team that can run the quarterback into you. And so I need to look at each sack. So if you judging people on just the amount of sacks, you can sometimes, in my opinion, be deceived. The first time that I put that in the public was when I was grading Randy Gregory versus Dorrance Armstrong. They both had the same amount of sacks, but when you looked at the sacks, Randy Gregory was way more athletic and winning based on him versus Armstrong was getting a lot of cleanup sacks. Now, it's still effort-based, but it's not the same. Like I see somebody said, it's quality over quantity. So if you just said Gary had more sacks in 3 seasons. So I put it like this, and this is very simple to understand. If you put Thibodeau in Green Bay and you take Gary and you put him over there with Downs, I put $1 million that Gary has way less sacks because there's way more dogs on the Giants than it is with Green Bay. It's just simple. So, and I went and looked at Thibodeau. When you look at Thibodeau, especially if you imagine Thibodeau working with BT Jordan, there's a clearer upside to me. So, but we go see, we go watch it play out. Because I want to know exactly what y'all saying about Gary. What y'all saying Gary go do? That's what I want to know. Put what Gary go do. Just tell me what Gary go do. Tell me. That's what I need to know. What is he go do? Is he go do 11 sacks? Is he go do 14 sacks? Is he go do 9, 8? Tell me what he go do. That's what I need to know. Because I think we need more. And I put it like this. I see Thibodeau hull out Steele. I see Steele handle Gary quite easily. Y'all say 8 to 10 sacks? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So especially when I watch them versus Dallas, shit, I'm going with Thibodeau all day. Easily. All day. Easily. Yeah. So somebody said 8 sacks, 9 tackles for loss, and stop the run. So anyway, all right, but going back to what I was saying, and somebody said 10.5. All right. And then somebody said 9.5. These are good numbers. 9.5 would be a good year. That'd be a good year for Gary. Yeah, that'd be a good year. Still got to go look at the quality, but that still would be a good year. He said Armstrong has more sacks than Thibodeau and Gary, but you wouldn't want him over Till's first step being in speed. I'm taking Thibodeau all day. Hell yeah, I'm taking Thibodeau with them traits all day. All day. Especially because Burns was stealing up all the sacks. Burns had 16 sacks, bro. Shit, that boy stole all the sacks from the other dudes. He stole all the sacks. Yeah. And he said Thibodeau ain't never affected our games. You ain't watched our games, bro. If you feel like Thibodeau ain't affect our games, you ain't watch our games. Hell yeah, Thibodeau affected our games. So anyway, So I'm trying to see, y'all don't want Thibodeau? Are y'all over here like, we good? Are y'all saying we good at edge? I just want to know, my last question. Are y'all saying we good? Because see, you know, I talked to Okoye too. And me and Okoye was like, Clowney was better than Gary. How can Clowney be better than Gary, but we don't want Thibodeau? I understand believing in Gary and all that kind of stuff, but if Clowney was better than Gary, and we both said that, Thibodeau better, bro. And I just need him healthy. I would want him healthy and in Dallas. And I would trust him way more than I trust Gary, especially getting after the quarterback. So anyway, I really want to know, are y'all saying we good? Like, we fine? We good? We straight? We good? Cause see, I ain't seeing y'all talking back. I'm trying to see y'all talk. Are we good? Y'all saying Gary like we good? We good? We good at edge? I'm trying to see. I see y'all selling. I'm just trying to see. Cause see, at corner I can say we better. I can say at safety we way better. At linebacker I can say we better. At edge I said we about the same. Might be worse. Might be a little bit better. We kind of right there on our own. I kind of don't know. We're like, ugh. Okay, shit. Let me keep going. So then, one tech. So I was finishing one tech. Y'all interrupted me, but it's okay. It was a good discussion, good back and forth. I ain't seeing y'all answer no question on are we good though. I ain't seeing nobody answer we good though. I ain't hearing. I see a lot of defenders. I see a lot of Gary defense. I see Johnny Cochran on Gary, but I don't see no answers when I ask that question. I don't see no answers. I need some answers. Oh, do I got a button on that? Damn. Oh, yeah.
You want answers?
I need answers. I need answers. Everybody that was in here defending Gary, I need y'all to answer. Are we good at edge? Damn it.
You can't handle the truth.
What you say? He said, I did. What you say? He said, no, need more, but not Thibodeau. Okay, who? Who we need? And that's fine. That's fine. You ain't got to agree with Thibodeau. Who we need? Because if we need more, we got to have somebody. said, but also I believe that we need edge, just not somebody in the division. Why it matter? Why it matter? Why it matter? Because we just traded. Yeah, it's funny how most people, it's funny how most of them went quiet when I said, are we good? We good at edge? It got quiet. Like it was loud. Oh, Gary. He's this. Go watch his film. Did you watch the film? You didn't watch enough film. Did you watch his film? Are we good? Yeah, come on now. Yeah, so I need some answers now. If we not good, then who we go get? Goddammit. Like, I need some ideas now. Somebody said I would still try Crosby. I like that. That's gonna be hard. I like Alex Highsmith. See, we talking now. We talking now. And we talking now. You see, Alex Highsmith, I would feel much better with that. I would feel good with Nick Harbert. I would. A designated pass rusher. I would feel great with that. I would. Okay. All right, so let me, so anyway, the main reason I'm gonna say we clearly better. Okay. We clearly better is, and I said this before, the other DTs that we brought in previous past would have been DTs that would have been starter grade. So even our rotation is better. If you just look at us overall. So we done basically looked at the whole unit at this point. If we look at I hit that button on accident. I didn't mean that. So if we look at this unit and we ask the question, right? And we ask the question, is the D much better? Right? Corner, much better. Safety, much better. Linebacker, much better. Edge, let's just say it's a debate, because we did just debate it. One tech, much better. Scheme, more disguise, much better. Your D will be better. Your D is going to be better. It's better on paper. It's better on experience. It's better in depth. The edge, just keeping it real. Edge is concerned. Corner is concerned. But even corner is better. So now I see you, bro. I just need to know, bro. I'm asking the question: are we good at edge? I see you hyping Gary. So if you this high on Gary, I need to know: are we good at edge, or do we need to get more? That's what I need to know from you, sir. We're not going to agree on Gary. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I'm not going to agree at all, and I don't agree, not for even 1 second, that Gary is better than Thibodeau. I don't agree with that. That's fine that we don't agree with that. But I need to know, are we good? I need that answer from you, sir. So let me get on these phones, man. We got the phone lines jumping today. We gonna get ahead and get to these phones. I want to hear from y'all. I'm just curious. And especially hold on, but y'all be talking like Gary is trash. I don't know what you talking about. All right, bro. Let me just say what I said so we can be very clear, bro. I said he's good. But do I trust him as a lead dog on this team?
Oh, hell no!
Especially one to get after the quarterback. Y'all hold on real quick. All right. Okay. All right. No, I don't. So, if that's talking about him like he's trash, then, you know. I don't think I'm talking about him like he's trash. Okay, so I just don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. See, because you never heard me call him trash. That's one thing you never heard. Damn, man. Man, when it rains, it pours. Y'all got me thrown, man. Look what y'all got. Hell yeah, I am. Y'all hold on real quick, man. Oh man, shit! Y'all throwing me all off my cheek. Got my light going off and stuff, man. That's because y'all talking crazy. I'm about to say Garrett will start on most teams in the league. I'm glad it would start. I know Green Bay was finna cut his ass. And it's kind of weird to me that Green Bay was finna cut him while Michael was injured. So I just ain't as some of y'all. And I just see it different. And like I don't see starting as, you know, some big deal. I want you productive more than starter. He's a starter. I want you productive, especially when I need you to get the quarterback on the ground. Man, let me take some calls, man. I'm done with that shit.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
All right, man. All right, man. Y'all messing up my cheat, dog. Let me put this number up here. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all give your boy 1 second, man. Let me put this number up here for a second. There we go. So I just want to know, are we good? We can disagree all night, but I just need to know, are we good? If you say we good, I'm gonna say, all right, cool. If you say we good, we good. Damn it. Man, I'm having trouble. Y'all give me a second, man. Y'all threw me off my cheat, bro. I blame y'all. Man. All right, come on. Come on, phone. You can do it. I believe in you. Y'all better call in with this stuff y'all talking about, though. Man. Come on, man. Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
Man, I swear, man. You can't get around. There we go. Damn, you took all day. All right, here we go. I'm coming here. It's gonna be 1,000 people in this thing. Watch. It's gonna be like 1,000 people on this phone. It's 8 people. That ain't bad. But it's 8 people, y'all. So with it being 8 people, we can't have no whole show between everybody. Cause I'm gonna take every one of y'all call. But be very polite, cause it's 8 of y'all. Alright, so let me do this. I'm gonna lock the phone. If common sense in here, I'm gonna start with him because he was patient the last time. Common sense. Common sense. Hold on. Common sense.
Practical judgment developed through experience rather than specialized study. It involves making sound decisions based on a simple perception of the situation.
Man! Common sense. Hold on, y'all give me a second. Common sense. Common sense. Hold on real quick. Let me take this down. We don't need no more new people. Common sense. Common sense. God dog it. Common sense. My boy AJ left the meeting. Damn. I want to hear from AJ too. Hold on real quick, man. I'm trying to get these phones. Common sense. Let me try something else. It might be common sense. Let me try somebody else. Chris 214. Oh, he can't hear me either. 214. 214. 214. Man, this is sad. Y'all see me trying, boy. I'm trying too, boy. I'm really trying to get y'all up in here. Let me do this. Let me go out and come back in. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back.
Welcome to my one number.
Okay. Y'all call back. I ain't mean to hang up on y'all. They coming back in. All right, here we go. Y'all heard 'em. They coming in now. They coming. Here they come. Okay. It should work this time. Man, boy, that was glitchy. Boy, that was glitchy.
Are muted, and they can unmute themselves.
All right.
They coming in now. Dude, we're trying to call you, bro.
Okay, can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me.
Come on now.
Can you hear me? He can't hear me. Watch this. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. And now they leaving. Hold on real quick. Real.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Hey, boss.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yo.
Let's go. That was
yo.
Yeah. Now he said that like, man. Real. Boy, this is man. Real. Hold on real quick. Hello. Real. God dang it. Real. He quit. They hanging up. Y'all can't hang up. Hold on real quick. Common sense. Common sense. Hello. Common sense. This why. Damn, it was me. Common sense. Can
you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, boss.
Damn, it was me, bro. I had me muted. My bad. All right.
It's all good. Hey, I know you got a lot of talk.
The conference has been locked.
That next time with all the other stuff. Just on the, I was just gonna say, for all those, we ain't never one time said Rashawn Gary was trash, ass, whatever you want to call it. We ain't never said that. All we were saying is we need more. That's all we were saying. Just more than just him as a lead dog. That's all it was the whole thing. But boss, I got a whole different perspective on it now that we done drafted. I honestly think the Cowboys feel like we are good at pass rush because I feel like with the disguise of Christian Parker, they might try to blitz more. If you look at everybody they move, like Larry Smith, then look at Barham, Caleb Downs, all these other guys, Overshown, they're very good blitzers compared to pass rushers. So I'm starting to see it as maybe they're okay with Rashawn Gary type because he's good at run blocking and he can get you a few sacks here and there, but as a lead dog, not necessarily. But they want their juice coming from them younger guys like the Maris Fowles, the Barham, Caleb Downs, and stuff like that, because all we've been hearing was that the disguise of Christian Parker and what he's going to do in that. So that's just how I see it. Now, I could be completely wrong, but that's how I see it at the moment, you know.
Yeah, I see it like you. I think they going in like we good. I just don't agree with it. You know. Right,
and I don't need it, but I feel like if they lean on, let's say, if Overshown is healthy, Barham is healthy, Maris is healthy, that speed coming from disguised blitzes will get home a whole lot better than that rush. You see what I'm saying? That's
I do, but I will say this. I'm not sure if Christian Parker's gonna be a blitzing DC. I'm not sure about that.
And that's fair. That's very fair.
Because I don't know what his wrinkle go. He said, I don't want to be called a Vic Fangio. We're going to be our own.
Right.
It sound good, but
right.
I mean, if you run any kind of version of a Vic Fangio, it's built on bend, don't break. True or false?
True.
Yeah, it's built on keeping the umbrella on top, period. So, what version of Vic Fangio you're going to be? I don't know. We go see.
Right.
And then, you know,
and that's
usually if you're trying to get blitzes, sacks from blitzes. That's still saying you don't have that pass rush that you can trust. And one of the main things to me about all them 3-4 defenses that was ran by pretty much anybody in that tree, they mostly had to get after you with 4. So I'm just not sure what Parker's going to be. I got to see what Parker's going to be. He might be able to, you know.
And see, and that's how I was looking at it, because if they want you to get home with the 4 mostly, I can see them actually using those guys to blitz more. Now, like I said, this is just the way I see it. We don't know if Parker's gonna do this. We don't know if he's gonna be a blitz guy. But one thing we do know is we need more in the pass rush room. But if you're not gonna give me more in the pass rush room, then disguise up some blitzes from those fast, speedy linebackers or cornerbacks or nickels or safeties. And then that'll be a good plus. Like what was that one year when Jordan Lewis had like 6 sacks or something like that? It was one year when Jordan Lewis. I can't remember what coach it was under. It was either Mary Manley, Quinn. I can't remember. But one year Jordan Lewis had like a lot of sacks as he's coming off of nickel.
I don't remember that.
You know, and that's. Yeah, we'll have to look it up, boss. Like I said,
I remember Donovan Wilson did. I remember Donovan Wilson had like 6 sacks, and it was from blitzing.
It could have been, and it could be the Donovan Wilson, but in the same instance like that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, those, if we could get more of those, say like Barham gets 4, Maris Leofold gets 3, Overhaul gets 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see how they can see it that way. That's all I'm saying. Like, I can see how they see it that way compared to actually going out and getting us. Well, like what is Steven? I think it was Steven Jones. He asked Christian Parker, like, we can't get you all stars everywhere, but what can we get you? You know what I mean? Okay, we tried to get you Max Crosby, but we couldn't. They was getting assholes with the stuff. So what can you do now to make up for that? That's all I'm saying, boss. I can see it a whole different way, and that's all I was saying, big dog. But next time you take calls, I'll call in and we'll have a little bit more time to talk about the whole everything, because we got a lot to talk about, big dog.
Okay. I'm gonna open up the phone lines again tomorrow. So, and I'm gonna start with you, and then we'll take our time. All right, common sense.
All right, buddy.
That was common sense. All right, we got these phones. Let me try to get some new callers in here. 253.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Boss man.
Yo.
I'm the one that said I wouldn't give 2 bits to Thibodeau.
Okay.
And my reasoning is this. From what I know about Parker, which is not much, because nobody know really.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is he got Gary, and Gary's not a pass rusher. Gary's a run defender who can give you a little bit of pass rush. He does not want to get run on. So when he drafted, this is just my own opinion. I believe he's going to do a lot of disguise, like my man just said a while ago. But with Thibodeau, I'm gonna just say Thibodeau a little light, if you understand where I'm coming from, and they'll run right at him. Because if he gets maybe 1 or 2 sacks, anybody in their right mind knows the only way you're going to affect a serious pass rusher, just run right at him, see what he do then. Because he ain't going to be as effective. But we do need somebody else on the edge, unless Malachi Lawrence just breaks out. But I agree with everything else you said about the cornerbacks, the safeties, and the D-line. It's just the edge. We do need somebody, and I guess I am agreeing with you there, but I do believe that we could do – we're going to be good at edge because of the people that we have, because I think Leofold going to act a fool.
At edge?
That's just my own opinion.
At edge? Okay.
Say again?
At edge.
At edge. He's going to play an outside linebacker. They're going to play him an outside linebacker.
Yeah, coming off
with
the
his age in the 3-4 screen.
Okay.
Right.
So tell us where you think we go rank. Where do you think we go rank?
As far as the defense?
Nah, the edge, pass rush.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If if B.T. Jordan can work his magic, I think that'll be sufficient, because I believe Malachi Lawrence gonna do something. I believe
hold on. Define something.
Enough to be the green guy, but
I want to put some numbers on it. Like, define something. How many sacks is Malachi Lawrence go, and where are we going to rank? Like, so do you think we gonna be 20th, 15th, 31st, 30th? Where do you think we go rank on pass rush?
In sacks, it's we between 20. South say 18 to 20. 20th ranked. We're gonna be in the playoffs.
Okay,
that's what I believe.
So you think
Malachi, I believe, gonna get about 7, 8 sacks.
7, 8. Damn. All right.
7 or 8.
Okay.
I think that boy's gonna be special.
You're one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well.
Yes, sir.
I
tell you what. And this is just coming from what you said. I didn't watch the games. I didn't see Thibodeau affecting much of our games, and he couldn't affect it too much because he didn't give it 2.5 sacks. But he had a bunch of dogs with him, so you know you can factor that in too.
Yeah, that eat your sacks up. Like, for instance, like when we had Micah, it was very hard for Tank to get off because Micah was eating up all the sacks.
Well, look here, they gonna make Micah chase you down. They gonna run right at him. So he couldn't do nothing. He had two people to try to block and try to fight off, because Micah was chasing everybody else down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And they didn't have nobody that could block him. Because if you look at it 1-on-1, hey, can't nobody stop that dude because he's too fast and too strong. But you see, if you run right at him, he got 200, about 600 pounds coming at him.
I do want to let you know. I want to let you know. Did you know that the average first rounder is going to average 4 sacks their first year? Did you know that?
As a Rocco did that with a bad hip, baby.
He did 2. They
must have elevated his numbers, because I saw 4. But okay, I understand that. But I'm telling you, that boss, and I'm gonna get off the phone with you. Mm-hmm. This is what I'll say.
Yeah,
we finally got some coaching going on in Dallas, because we ain't had no coaching for the last 10, 15 years. Because Garrett wasn't coaching nobody. McCarthy wasn't coaching nobody. Quinn got lucky because of the athletic ability of the people he put in the spots. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because Michael was supposed to be the best off-ball linebacker in the league by now. But Tank broke his foot, and they needed some pass rush. Okay. So
I got you, man. Well, I appreciate the phone call, man, and I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah, I had to call you. I hope y'all call in. But
I did, man, and I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. You held yours and called in and put your stuff on record. I appreciate that. And that's what we need.
I'm from the cliff like you, boss.
Man, you from my hood.
You hear me? Man, I stayed on Denley Drive, boss.
What? Yeah. Yeah, already, man. What's your name? I'm gonna lock you in now. What's your
Patrick,
name?
Man, Patrick.
Man, say, listen, but I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. You from Oak Cliff, man. You can say whatever crazy stuff you want. You can say Malachi gonna have 80 sacks. I'm gonna say, hey, man, you from Oak Cliff, damn it.
But you know how we do it down there. You got to be right. You can't come with no crazy stuff.
Hell no.
Don't be talking like you gonna say something and ain't got nothing to back it up with.
Hey man, hey Patrick, I'm just glad you had. See, I should have known you was from Oak Cliff because I said call in. Only Oak Cliff dude go. I'm gonna call in with mine.
Yeah, man, come on, dog. Don't be look here. Don't be trying to threaten me. I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but look here. Tell South Cliff to keep on doing it down there.
Oh, no doubt. Shout out to the Sock. Shout out to the Sock Nation, man. Shout out to South Oak Cliff, man. My brother with the Sock. My oldest brother with the Sock. Yeah. I ain't got no hate in my heart for South Oak Cliff. Nothing but love, for real. I could have with the Sock.
Not at all.
I was born and raised in Singing Hills.
You call the Cowboys, y'all used to give us hell.
Yeah, who you play for?
I used to get up out there.
Who?
No, I couldn't play. I was too small, dog.
Okay, who was your school?
Who was entirely too little.
Who was your school in the Cliff?
South Cliff was my school.
Oh yeah, we used to whoop y'all ass, man. That was easy money, man.
Look at man, you ain't gotta do it like that
was easy money.
You know,
that was a warm up game.
Pro football players first.
that was a scrimmage when we used to play y'all. But it's a different story now. It's a different story now. Y'all run Texas now. Sock run Texas, but when I was playing, shit.
Hey, we couldn't look here. How we going? Y'all had Armstead and all them boys running through there.
Yeah.
Stomping folks and stuff.
Yeah.
No, but that's okay. That was a nice rivalry. My cousin went to Carter.
Rivalry? We wasn't no rivalry.
I'm almost 60 years old, man.
No. I know our history. No, Patrick. I know our history. Sock ran it in the 70s. Then Carter took off in the 80s.
Oh, that's when.
Y'all did run. I know our history. I know Sock ran it. Sock ran football for a while. Then y'all fell off. Carter picked up. Now we fell off, and y'all picked back up. You know. So
well, long as you keep them other schools down. See, they ain't even got the schools no more. We used to have to deal with Wilma Hutchins and all them old fools.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. But let me.
Hey, boss man, I'm glad that you opened your phone lines. I had to call you because see, we had a bum year and we still damn near swept the division.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all we needed was a few stops.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Hey,
we're gonna see how Schottenheimer doing.
We gonna see. And Patrick, I appreciate the call.
Play call enough.
I appreciate the call.
All right, how you did this, bro?
All right. Hey, we got us an OG from Oak Cliff, man. That was dope. I enjoyed the shit out of that.
All right, peace.
All right. So let me get to these other calls. All right. So we got Chris 214. What's up, man?
What's up? That was a funny ass call.
Yeah, I loved it, man. School was bringing it. School say, "Don't challenge me, don't threaten me to call in." That boy say, "I'm from Oak Cliff like you."
I ain't gonna lie though, like I respect it because hey, he actually called in, bro. Like, a lot of people don't do that, bro. Like they just like to stay all up in the chat.
Yeah. I respect that. Patrick say, I'm the one that said I wouldn't give 2 nickels for people. I said, wait. He called in though. He said, I'm calling in. I'm gonna make my case in your face. I said, all right, Patrick, do your thing. Sure.
Yeah. But hey, I ain't gonna be long, bro, because I'm expecting, like a little phone call.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to say this to the fans. Hey, honestly, bro, like as a fan base, we need to stop this. We need to just wait and see what's going on. Honestly, I feel like that's a bad habit that we have. In terms of when we actually is at a need and we're unsure of the guys that we already have, but we need to stop this wait and see crap. Honestly, just like I say, it's been 30 years. You can't be scared to try to go for a home run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What areas do you think we saying wait and see 2 on 4? Because I'm seeing it at running back. That's what I'm seeing. It's frustrating me. Everybody, let's just wait. Let's see what them young guys can do. I'm like, well, why are we doing that?
Yeah, shit. They saying that at edge too.
Yeah.
With Gary, with Ezraku, and it's like, bro, like we don't know how these boys is gonna go out there and play. We're not saying that they're terrible because I know they're not terrible, but is it gonna be enough?
Yeah.
And if you don't know that, if you can't give me a straight answer without you hoping it's gonna be good, then I feel like you need to go out there and make a move. So, you know.
And so I'm gonna ask you and everybody else, where do you think our edge is gonna rank in pass rush?
Our edges, so you mean like from 1 through 32?
Yep.
Are you saying like it's sacks or what? Or just
all of it?
In general?
In general.
To be honest, right now, as we stand today with the current roster, honestly, I'm gonna say like 24, 25.
24, 25.
Based on edge.
Okay.
24, 25. And I might be a little nice.
Okay.
That might be being a little bit generous, but yeah.
Okay, so 24, 25. What would be like way over expectation?
What would be
like? What would surprise you? What number would surprise you on pass rush?
Shit, if we in the middle of the pack.
Yeah. My number, I say
we could be. So
I think we could be 29. 15? I think we could be 29 to 31st, bro.
Yes. I'm not mad at that, bro.
I think we go.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, we could be anywhere from 28 to the 31st, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would be I would be surprised. Now, hear me out. I would be shocked if we 20th. I would be shocked. I would. Some people would hate that. I would say give BT Jordan a big raise. If he can make us 20th with this group, he smoked it.
Yeah,
he smoked it. If he make us anything better than 20, I'm gonna be like, bro, BT Jordan is the truth.
Hey, so I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm gonna get off the phone.
Yeah.
If you had to pick right now, who would be our sack leader on edge? Like right now, do you think it'll be Gary? Do you think Ezraku is gonna take that jump?
That's so hard, bro.
It is hard, bro, because, I mean, that's a big question. I ain't even talking about Lawrence, because, I mean, I just don't think you're going to get too much. Again, he's not bad. I don't think he's bad. Don't get confused, but...
Okay, I'm going to go with the floor guy. I'm going to go with the safest floor, Gary.
Gary, yeah.
I think he's the safest floor because he consistent. He at least consistent. He's consistent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's consistent. Yeah. Like he got off last year when Micah got hurt. I don't know what was up with that, but career-wise, he's at least consistent. The surprise guy. Yeah. That I would throw out there is that who probably go surprise, especially if BT Jordan can truly be somebody that can unlock bars. Sam Williams. Third would be Donovan Ezraku.
Yeah.
Third, I don't trust him year 2. especially coming off a hip. I don't trust him. I'd be super happy if he has 6 sacks.
Right.
I'd be super happy.
Okay.
But the person that I think could be unlocked would be Sam Williams. The person that I would bet on because they pretty consistent would be Gary. As I sack lead.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I think that's the person, I think he's like the oldest out the pack. So, he got that experience and everything. But, I still want a war daddy. So, ain't nothing wrong with us making our team better, y'all. So,
right. Exactly. Yeah.
Don't fight against us. We're trying to just make the team better. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So but
that's it.
That's all I had, though, man. Y'all have a great night.
All right, man. Appreciate it. 2-on-4.
Yes, sir.
I'm hollering my boy on Friday. Me and my boy, we talk every Friday. Me and Chris 2-on-4, we talk every Friday. That's our thing now. We talk every Friday. Every time Friday come, me and 2-on-4 go talk. D Shift. Hold on for me, D Shift. Okay. We gonna take Coach Q. We got you, Tariq. Coach Q.
What's up, Mark? What's up, boss? How you doing, sir?
You the only person that can call me by my real name, bro. What's going on, Coach?
Man, I think the fans have to understand. 2 weeks ago, Jerry Jones said it again. Steve Jones said it again. They look at Twitter. They look at these platforms for what people are saying.
They do.
We have to have a united front.
Yes.
If we say Gary is good, I promise you the Cowboys are going to say, you know what? I looked at Boss Nation. I looked at Boss. I looked at Law Nation. I looked at whoever shows. And the fans are saying they're good. They won't do if y'all think I'm lying, they said it again 2 weeks ago at the press conference. They do this. This is what they do. So it's important that if we want a defensive end, we say it's not good enough. Now, if you look at the pressure rate last year of the different teams, Denver was number 1, made the playoffs. Falcons was number 2. They didn't make the playoffs. Why? Because they didn't have a quarterback. Cleveland, they didn't have a quarterback, but they was number 3. Minnesota was number 4. They didn't have a quarterback. Detroit was number 5. They had a quarterback. They made it. Oh, Seattle was number 7. They won a goddamn Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Number 7. I'm sorry, I'm on the screen. We're talking about 20th.
Yeah.
We're talking about 20th. We're talking about 20th. Detroit was number 8. We're talking about 20th. So if everyone that went to the playoffs, everyone that went to a conference championship is higher than 15, then 20 ain't good enough. Ooh. Stop it. I ain't making this up. We all got phones. We all got computers because we watching your show. Do research. You don't need boss to do research. You can see yourself. That 20's not good enough.
No, that was the hold on. Wait. I got to give you credit. That's some good research, though, Coach. That's some good research. I didn't know that. That's good. I got to double check to make sure you right on that. But still, if you right, ooh.
Look it up. Seattle was number 7. It was number 7, man.
Damn. I'm gonna go look at all the playoff teams and see where they ranked in pass rush.
Go look.
That's a good one. So, Coach.
Okay, then I'm a coach now. I'm a coach now. and I understand, we have some people that's not as educated in defense.
Yeah.
Guys, we won a 3-4. Okay? In a 3-4, you do know our D ends or D tackles, right? You're not running. It's the reason why Watts don't get hurt that much. Because he's an outside linebacker. And they got these big old 300-pounders over the tackles. So stop it. Stop saying that the tackle's going to run at the outside linebacker. That's not what happens. Why? Because in the 3-4 guys, the D tackle is a 4-eye, 5. That's what they play. Over the tackle. So guess what? The outside linebacker is covered. He's protected by the guy doing the end. Who's that the end? Quentin Williams? You really think that tackle going to get past Quentin Williams? Give me a break. It's not happening. That's how it works. That's how 3-4 works. That's why teams run 3-4.
Yeah.
It's because your defensive tackles are over the tackle.
Yeah. And if anybody,
so you have to bring a tackle. So guess what?
Hold on, Coach.
So guess what?
Just real quick. What's up? No, you okay? So I just want to give you your background because he coaches offensive line. So I want everybody to understand that. So when he knows exactly how to go against a 3-4. That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So and this does happen. And I'm being honest, Coach. Is sometimes we all have blind spots in football. I do too. So I didn't catch that in 3-4. It's harder to run at the outside linebacker because of where Quentin Williams is shaded. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to really pay attention to what he's saying, because he's saying basically when you're going against 3-4, it's not just as easy as take Micah out the game by rushing at him or the edge out the game. So, you know,
that's right.
It's about respecting sometimes. So just hold on, Coach. It's about respecting sometimes the people who coach this stuff and know this stuff. Obviously, go behind and research behind them, but I'm listening to the details of what you're saying. Go ahead.
So what you would do, what we would do if I had against the end, what you do is you put a tight end to make the outside linebacker to widen out. Then guess what? The guy coming after him is a running back. I promise you, Micah can beat a running back in tight end. I promise you, do all day long.
Yeah.
That's why in Detroit, what the Detroit do? They put an extra offensive lineman. Every time Detroit plays 3-4, I love Dan Campbell because that's what I do. When it's a gangster, outside linebacker in a 3-4, I put an overload. I put another tackle on the field.
Yeah.
So now it's a 300. Now I can run at you.
Yeah.
Because it's a 300-pounder glass outside linebacker.
Right.
That's what Detroit does.
Yeah.
That is so simple. But it works.
All right, I got to get you on record now. Is the defense better?
Defense better.
Okay. Where would you rank? I need you to rank. Where is our pass rush going to be if we make no new additions?
No new additions.
With BT Jordan.
It's going to be 28.
28. Okay.
Oh, with BT. I say 23.
Okay. And you said we need to be.
So, boss, this is why you and everybody keep beating the drums for Award Daddy.
Yeah.
Why, guys? Because Award Daddy gets you off jump 12-15. If one guy gives you 12-15, you automatically in the top 15.
Right.
Boss, I understood why you kept standing on the table and say, hey, we need a guy that roll out the bed with 12 sacks.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
That's the best way to take advantage of Quinn Williams.
When a guy rolls out the bed with 12-15 sacks, guess what, boss? All boats rise.
Yeah.
You're going to have a D on the other side with these 6 or 7.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So now, if I had one guy with 15, I have another guy with 7. God, that's easy math. For everyone on clip, that's 22.
Right.
Then I have a D tackle with 5. Another D tackle with 5. Another person with 4. Now we're in the 30s.
Right.
That's why it's so important, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not making this up. That's what we want in Hendricks. Anybody that can rush the bed and get you 12 sacks, Rose, wise every boat. He rises everyone, guys.
Yeah.
We don't have no DN that can rise any boat.
Not on pass rush. I don't see it.
No.
I don't see it.
I know
Coach, who could surprise? Who could surprise?
So right.
Who could surprise?
So right on this, man.
Yeah.
You are so right on this. Like, we have to somehow. That's why I say, okay, Thibodeau. Why? He has the traits. He has the traits that he can be that. Oh, by the way, in 2023, boss, he really proved that in fact. He's done it before.
Yeah.
So he hasn't done it before.
Yeah,
and
he's done it before.
The right thing, boss.
Yeah.
What happened to him in 24? Boss, they got Barnes.
Yeah.
Barnes took sacks away from him.
Yeah, he took sacks. He had 16. He ate all the sacks.
So, I mean, I'm not making this up. This is all internet. This is on the internet. I ain't making this up.
Burns had
double-digit
16.
sacks in 23.
Yes. Yeah, man.
And when Burns came, he did not no more, man.
That's right.
You can't make this up.
Yeah, bro. It's a deep room, bro.
He's gonna have 12 sacks again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? It's not because of Big T Jordan. It's because we don't have no other DN that can take sacks from him.
Right. Exactly. If you take Thibodeau, you put him here with BT Jordan, bro. Man, please. We'll be, man. I'll sleep like a baby.
I got one for you. We have a bunch of Cowboys fans. Me and this Micah have most of his sacks. That's right when Armstrong left.
Yeah.
I'll wait. But Armstrong wasn't there to clean up them sacks. He had more sacks than he ever did.
Armstrong taking all his sacks, cleaning up all his sacks. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it. I can't make this up. That's what it is. That's what. Oh wow. That's right, Quincy. DeMarcus Lawrence, when he was having the last time he had double-digit sacks is before we got Micah. Dummies.
Right. Yep.
DeMarcus Lawrence didn't get sorry.
Right.
Micah just took his sacks.
Yeah, Micah just took his sacks. This is what happened, bro. You had Mike taking all his sacks. It's just what it is. Hey, but man, let me take these other callers though, Coach. Man, I appreciate it. You killed it.
All right, boss.
All right, that was Coach Q, man. And I grew up with Coach, man. I know Coach well. Coach well. I see him every time we go out in Frisco. All right, we got Tariq and D Shift. Tariq.
Hey, what's going on, boss? What's going on, Cowboy Nation?
What's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. Yeah, I understand what Coach is talking about in a sense, but my thing is like this. The Cowboys been going in a pattern for some years now, especially Stephen Jones at the helm, as far as getting these players in, and him and Will getting these players in here. This is what I see from them. Every time that they don't have a new coach, either on either side of the ball, as far as either a coach, offensive coordinator, or defensive coordinator, they like to go into free agency, grab little pieces that the defensive coordinator wants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they like to depend on the draft too much. I feel like that's one of the biggest problems with Dallas, especially just as an organization. I don't like the way we do that sometimes, but we do need these younger pieces. But at the same time, too, I see it a little bit different. This is how I see it. I see it that the Cowboys, they want some stuff like, let's see what he can do with what we got already.
Mm-hmm.
Most winning teams does not go into the season like that.
Yeah.
They're trying to make their strength stronger. You know what I mean? By putting more good dogs like dogs on the one team.
Right.
As a whole. You know, but the Cowboys, they're always saying they're looking at the Super Bowl winners every year and trying to take a little bit away from every Super Bowl team that's been winning lately. This is what I see with the Cowboys. I think that it's two ways to go about it. The first way, I think that if they want something like a War Daddy or something like maybe a veteran player, like a Cam Jordan, or even bring Clowney back to help out a person like Lawrence or some of these other defensive players in the room, because we can't just sneeze on 8 sacks from Clowney last year, and then we can't sneeze on 10 sacks from Cam Jordan. You know what I mean? And Clowney, and then at the same time too, these dudes, well, at least one of them is a Super Bowl winner, so he knows what it takes to make it there. We need somebody to be a bridge, either a bridge with our young player that we just brought in here on the defensive inside to help out, or we need to see what we got and get closer to that trade deadline. Because you know how the Cowboys like to play with that first round pick or second round pick. at that trade deadline, especially if they feel like they're close and they may be a player away. Just like the whole Amari Cooper situation. You know, even though we got fleeced, if you ask me, for Amari Cooper back in the day, but they still got a good relationship with people like the Raiders. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe that the Max Crosby dream is over with yet. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know how their season's going to start, especially if they put that rookie out there, which I doubt they do. We don't know how their season going. You know what I mean? They might be ready to tank by the time the trade deadline is coming up. And we in the mix of everything because we probably like the second seed in the NFC East. And maybe probably like third, like division-wise or something like that. You know what I mean? As far as like the whole NFC East, the whole NFC. And you know how Jerry them is. Once we get to saying, like, we need somebody to get us over the hump, what do? You know what I mean? They go out and make deals. And they got a good relationship with people like the Raiders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we don't know if Max Crosby might be frustrated with the Raiders and ready to get the hell up out of there. And still upset that they traded him and he had to come back. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's still up in the air right there. So we can't never just forget about that situation either, because we might be right in the thick of everything.
Right.
And Jerry, like, you know what? We yelling like, we want Crosby over here to help us make it to the Super Bowl. Or
right.
to push us further into the playoffs.
Let me pause you real quick. Just real quick, because you cooking. Yeah. You cooking. You've been cooking nonstop too, Tyreek. I think, if they could go with this edge by committee, and a lot of fans is cool with this, we just got to be real about what we see all the way up to the trade deadline, to your point, right? Because, we putting a lot of stock in BT Jordan and all that kind of stuff, and, we got a lot of people thinking we going to be, ranked, real good or decent. But if we not, if it's trending right around what I said is going to be 27, 28, we gonna know that by the trade deadline. To me, that's where we got to be like super loud about a war daddy. And hopefully that is somebody like a Crosby. That'll be like a dream come true. So, but keep cooking, bro, and then we got one more call.
But the Cowboys known to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because let's keep it real. When we thought the season was over before we got Amari Cooper up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came in and flipped the whole switch to the whole season and made us believe again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the whole thing is, with us, we've been having a pretty good offense, but it's been the defense that's been hindering us. Like, it's been stopping us from getting over the hump, even in like with these tough games. Because, for some odd reason, I don't give a damn if the Cowboys are in the playoffs, divisional round, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, every season, they giving us the hardest damn schedule ever.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta run the gauntlet against the NFL, and plus the refs and them and the commissioner them hate the Joneses, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody not watching for that. Like, why is we getting these hard schedules? But a lot of these teams that's making it to the Super Bowl or making it further in the playoffs, they got easy cakewalk schedules, and some of their record could be. But the year before could be damn just as good as ours if we winning. Why do we gotta get all the tough teams on prime time and all that shit? I'm not crying about it, but I'm just saying, like, nobody ever look at that like who's making these schedules, or when did the Cowboys get a decent schedule to even have a chance to make it?
We ain't had no weak schedule in so long.
That's out of our control.
Yeah, facts.
But I'm just saying. I just feel like the Jones family need to understand, in order to really get over the hump in this NFL, they got to put a solid team all the way together. Whether you're doing it before the season starts, or during the season, or before this trade deadline, they need to figure out what they really need to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? Because we hoping for the defense to be decent, and then if we get that person that missing piece that we missing, we might be like, damn, we could be even better. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to contend. And I think if we keep playing around with it, these other teams in our division is going to get better. Because I feel like people like the Giants and all that stuff, I feel like they're going to get better. Especially with people like Harbaugh in our division, and Harbaugh know how to beat the Cowboys a little bit.
So hold on, let me reel you back in, because you starting to, like, you taking off, like you took off. You on the moon now.
I'm just saying because have we ever beat the Ravens?
No, hold on. No, we haven't.
Well,
It's been a while. It's been since 2016.
That's what I'm saying.
But I want to get you on record though.
Dudes,
No, hold on. I want to get you on record. Where is our pass rush go rank?
Okay.
If we make no upgrades.
With a veteran on the
No,
team, or
where we are right now.
I'll give us 20, about 2021.
Okay.
Depending what Parker can do. You know what I mean? Depending on what Parker can do.
You think our pass rush going to be 2021? Okay.
Say it again?
Okay.
Yeah, I say about 2021. Either one.
Okay. What would surprise you? Like, what would surprise you? What pass
15.
rush? Yeah, that would surprise the hell out of me.
Surprise the shit out of me.
It would surprise the hell out of me.
Without any trades. 15
Yeah,
would surprise
with
the
what
hell
we
out
got
of me.
right now, if we 15, yeah, okay, man. I appreciate the call, Tyreek.
But
go ahead.
But we do need some veterans on this team, though, man. We need some people that's with that pedigree that know what to do when they get toward these playoffs and how you got to play when you're in the playoffs. That's the reason. That's the way that you're gonna have these young pups turning to dogs in front of our eyes. You got to have people on the field that's coaching them up too, not just on the sideline. That's all I got to say.
There we go. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right, peace, y'all.
That was Tyreek. We got one more call, man. My boy D Shift. Y'all give me 1 second. Try to get this phone to work. My boy been waiting too, bro. He held it down. D Shift.
Hey, what's up, boss, man?
Bring us home, bro. You the last one.
Yeah, we still listening, man. It's all good. Ain't no wait. But yeah, man. Shoot. Nah, bro. I utilize the old Chat GPT, bro. And I only see 6 offenses that was ranked either number 1, top 5. Like I say, you got 2 Chiefs teams, greatest show on turf, that Colts team, that Saints team that won Drew Brees, and that 2010 Packers team. You know,
I see where you're going.
All elite quarterback play, and all those defenses was ranked from 15 to 20. Only that Packers team was a top 10 offense, and their defense was ranked from like 5 to 10. So I mean, if we're gonna have we gotta at least have a top 20 defense this year, and with that, we gotta have a damn good offense. Which the offense can do that, but like, I mean, that's the other question that goes on with just this competent. So that's why I think, right, moving forward, you know, I know we was pushing to make a move because they say, you know, they also suggest like the only way you're gonna make this work, you gotta have an opportune defense. You got a defense that's gonna have to get hot late if you're gonna have an average defense, and it gotta have pass rush.
Yeah,
that's the key. It says so. So just to wrap that up, man. You got more defense that carry bad offenses to a chip than the other way around.
Bad facts. See, and we just saw that too. That's crazy. We just saw that.
Yeah.
The whole playoffs, the Texans.
George Pickens signing is paramount at this point, or keeping George happy at this point is paramount.
Yeah.
Since you ain't do nothing to really ensure that you're gonna have a top 5, top 10 defense. So, and then the other thing I looked up though, interesting enough, is that Chat felt like we can actually be a good pass rushing offense just with having those elite TTs.
That's what Chat said?
That's remained to be seen.
Chat said that?
That's what Chat said, man.
What Chat said we could be a good pass rush team or defense?
I said it could have a tier 1 if it can compete with the 49ers, Browns level pass rushing, but Gary has to play at a peak level, and the young edges have to develop quickly. That's not very likely to be tier 1. Best thing I could say is that the interior is going to be great. They say tier 3 can rank between 8 to 12. If the interior is great, but no elite finisher on edge, and the pressure doesn't convert to sacks, it's going to remain at 8 to 12.
Ooh.
I think they say that, you know, with just, I think they just feel like the interior is just too good to not be better.
Yeah.
But they say if you can have consistent edge play, good but not elite, but you still gotta have that interior to be strong. You know, you could probably be a top 10 pass rush. They feel like
that check go hard though, bro.
Overall pass rush.
That check go hard, bro. Like, and see when chat say stuff like that, they looking at analytics, they looking at history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not gonna be an elite edge rusher. It's gonna be more balanced, and it says it's gonna be more consistent from week to week than a boom or bust unit. Like kind of what we had with Micah. You know?
Yeah.
By having that edge centric type of defense, that it just comes from just having that elite edge, which we know we know we ain't gonna have no elite edge play. You know, like, I mean, my man with the 8 sacks from Malachi, man, that's history right there, bro. You got a lot of history you're going against.
Yeah, that's a lot of history that say that it's not gonna happen. Yeah.
So, I mean, if we could, you know, get interior powered, it ain't gonna be as flashy, of course, but they say we can get that interior just to remain elite and get some good edge rush play, but even that's remaining to be seen, you know? Because good is, I don't know we can say we're going to have good edge rush play.
Right.
Like Ezraku still, to me, is kind of in his proving ground stage. He can still turn around and be a bust.
Yeah.
I ain't going to say bust because he's second-round pick, but he still has to prove that he can be good. I mean, look at Sam Williams. He had all the promise in the world as a rookie, and then turn around and like we won't see nothing from him.
Yeah, we still waiting on him.
So he can have it. Yeah. So I just an assumption that Ezraku's gonna make that leap. You know, that's hopeful.
Especially with that help. Especially with the
point, man, you still gonna have to have opportune defensive play come playoff time, man. Because I mean, you just got too many. You got too many good defenses that are lurking that could easily stop this offense, even with how good it is. And if this defense doesn't if they don't step up, I mean, we can be getting beat by J.J. McCarthy and them again. You know, and I mean.
I'd be shocked.
I mean, you know, like
I would be shocked. I would lie to you.
Like the Broncos and them, they struggled in the playoffs and conference championships. But I hate for it to be that we run into those juggernaut defenses that negate our offensive play. You know, just have them looking regular, and then all of a sudden your defense can't hold Bo Nix or I guess in the NFC can't hold Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of my only hesitation. Like, there's going to be like all them offenses we named. Those are some good offense. The Chiefs, Colts, greatest show on turf. Like, you're gonna have to have an historic offense. It's just gonna be a competent defense.
Right.
I think we're better though on defense though.
No, we're
better, but I mean, as far as generating that edge pressure, that remains to be seen. Like, we got something good going in the fact that this is the best interior we've had like in a long time.
Yeah,
but there's just way more defenses that carry regular offenses, and we kind of going against history. We kind of depending on the outlier right now.
Right. Yeah. So let's put you on record, because everybody got to get on record today. Where's our pass rush going to rank? with BT Jordan?
Let's say I'm gonna give a number. We'll say 12.
Ooh.
That interior too. I think it's too good. That interior. I don't think we're gonna be as mid. I just think the interior is too good. I think it just looked way better when Quentin got inserted with Kenny.
You say 12? Cool.
Yeah.
And see, you using chat though. You cheated. You used chat, so you do got a reference. If we 12, we finna be alright.
Yeah. Using my resources.
If we 12,
using my resources.
We straight. Like, wouldn't you say? If we 12, wouldn't you say we making the playoffs easy, bro?
I think we got a good chance to make the playoffs, but my concern has always been. My concern is always I'm trying to be better than that 2021 team, and that's the thing. Like we get back to just about where we were, just enough to get beat in the playoffs. So we done been reduced to being playoff hopeful. We just missing the playoffs 2 years in a row, and so everybody kind of thirsty just to kind of get through the playoffs, and just kind of forgot what it looks like to be in the playoffs and still need more pieces.
Ooh, man, you ain't lying, D-Shift. You ain't lying, bro. Our standards have lowered.
Yeah. They have lowered, bro. Because I remember that 2021 team, like, we still knew we didn't have enough, and like, we had a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now it's kind of like, you know, we back in replace mode, and we forgot what it was like to be 2 or 3 players away.
Yeah. How many players away you think we are, bro?
I mean, your secondary ain't doing what it's been. Like your corners, linebacker play. You need more edge rushers. You got question at tackle. You don't have that elite 1-2 running back play you had. So I'll say about 6'7", like the kids say.
Damn, 6'7". I say we're about 2.
Yeah.
I give us 2.
2?
Yeah. If we got running back 2, and if we got a war daddy, I would say we ready to contend. Not saying we perfect. Not saying them tackles ain't concerning. I don't
know if we in position to get the war daddy anymore.
Yeah, because of the
running
draft.
Back too, yeah, but the market dried up.
Yeah. You talking about that top end war daddy? I think we can get a war daddy, but we would have to go for like a Sweat, Thibodeau, them types. You know, that high quality Crosby stuff. I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I don't see us doing it.
Yeah.
I don't see us doing it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you taking the call, bro.
No doubt.
Kind of want to speak my mind, bro.
Nah, man. I appreciate it, D-Shift, as always. All right, big dog. All right. That was D-Shift, man. So, listen, y'all. I feel good about the defense. I do. I feel good about the defense. I hope I'm wrong about that pass rush. I put it like this. If our pass rush end up being like what D-Shift just said, 12, bro, we gonna go crazy. We are gonna go absolutely crazy. Like, for real. I see this team being real good if you right. Especially if we have, because everywhere else, to me, is clear upgrades. Clear. Corner, upgraded. Safety, upgraded. Linebacker, upgraded. One tech, upgraded. It's them edges, especially pass rushes, that I still got a concern about. So, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. I'm going to be dropping a lot more videos. Now, I want to ask y'all a question about this raffle, okay? Do y'all want the Downs jersey, or would you want Pickens or CD? I need y'all to tell me so I can go ahead and pull the trigger on that. And I'm going to do it in the public. Do y'all want the Downs jersey, the Pickens jersey, or do you want CeeDee Lamb jersey? Because if you get CeeDee Lamb, that's easy. I can run a raffle and send that jersey off. Or if y'all want the Downs jersey, do you want 18? Because we need to know what his number go be if we go do the Downs jersey. So y'all let me know what y'all want. Somebody say Pickens or Downs. So y'all cool with me picking it. And see, I'm also concerned about Pickens because Pickens' number might change. His number might change to 1. That could happen. Yeah, and somebody say hard because they might change. I'm right. And see, Angie said she waiting on that Downs jersey. I knew it, and I knew a bunch of y'all was waiting on Downs. Yeah, and that's why I said they need to go ahead and get his number right so we can go ahead. It's holding up me from doing this raffle. And somebody say number 2 only. Yeah, so I knew y'all was gonna say Downs. Cause man, I would too. That's the jersey I want. That's what I waited. Man, I ain't bought no jersey, man, in so long, bro. But that would be the one that I would get. That would be the one that I would get. Okay. So since it's gonna be Downs, it looked like y'all clearly saying Downs. So this is what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna run the raffle. Okay. When I run the raffle, it's gonna be that you go win it. But we gonna have to probably wait to see what that number is. So I'm gonna announce the winner. Okay, I'm gonna announce the winner. But likely, you gonna have to wait on that jersey, even though you're the winner, because we don't know what his number gonna be. But see, now I knew y'all was gonna say Downs. I knew it. So anyway, man, it's your boy About Show Me. Until the next live, until the next video, y'all make sure y'all continue to watch because I got a lot of content I'm finna drop. Finna drop a lot of content. So. Y'all stay up, man. I'm out.